Hey, I'm just coming off the dome on this one. So I was riding home from work the other day, and I seen a sign that said "Stay in your lane." And I said, "Man, I think I'm gonna speak on this, and I'm gonna talk about it." You gotta understand that everybody got a purpose in this place. Know what you capable of. Know what you can do. I don't quote famous people. I shot myself with some of the stuff said, and I manifested in the words. I actually have some of the things written here. Make sure you have some type of reason and some kind of purpose, some type of drive behind what it is that you're doing. Don't just find yourself going out spending bread just to spend bread. Don't just go out finding yourself trying to buy this new next hot thing because somebody else has this new next hot thing. If you're going to choose to do something with your life, make sure that it's a reason behind it and you making that drive towards that next move and that next situation. In short, life is way too short to not enjoy yourself. Don't find yourself being at work, being robotic and doing whatever those people want you to do. Just because you at somewhere you don't want to be doesn't mean you can't enjoy being who you are. Just saying. In life, you can get yourself caught up looking at what other people are doing, what other people have. And you can be that what happened person because before you looked up and had your opportunity to shine, 5 other people done shined and left you behind. So make your life, man. Live it. This one is very close to home for me because I've had people come back in my life that I haven't seen for years. You see them, you be like, I remember you, dude. And I've had a lot of people come to me and remember me, and unfortunately I can't remember every face and every name, and I apologize for those people who walked up to me that I didn't remember. But I've had people say to me, that one time we was over here, man, and you said this, like that just really hit me, man. It really stuck home. And I'm talking about years later, stuff that I didn't remember saying in my own mind, people are remembering, and they're like taking it with them 10 and 15 years into the future, and they saying, man, I always remember when you said this to me. You always let me know, man. You always said it. So be mindful of what you say, because good or bad, the stuff you say, people tend to remember. A lot of times, people or parties find themselves wanting to be around. They want an entourage. They want to click. They want 100 dudes. They want to roll strong. They want to roll tough. I want to go to the club tonight with 30 of my dudes with me. But like, is really all 30 of them dudes really with you? Are those boys gonna jump down and do what they need to do if something happens? Are they gonna keep you from jumping into a situation that you don't need to be into? Are they your real friends? Don't ever underestimate having one real true friend. You should work on making yourself somebody's true friend. If you don't have one, or if you do have one, be somebody's real true friend. You know what a real true friend will do? A real true friend will tell you you're dead wrong. A real friend will put you in check. A real friend will tell you the real truth, whether it hurts you or not. A real friend won't mind you being mad because you told them the right thing. That's what you do when you somebody's real friend, and that's what a real friend should do. Look for those, have those, and appreciate those. If you got somebody in your corner that you can call a real friend, bro, you're in a blessed position. Who said it was going to be easy? It's work every single day being in a relationship. And I'm not just speaking of committed boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, but those same friends that we just talked about. In order to make that friendship work and keep that friendship solidified, you're going to have to call sometimes. You're going to have some tough conversations. You're going to have to fight with your friends sometimes. Sometimes you're going to have to subject yourself to something that you wouldn't subject yourself to for anybody else in the world but a friend. But every relationship is, even your working relationships, co-workers, is work. You can't go into work and say, yo, I'm going for me and I'm doing for me and I'm going to have a good career, because at some point in your career, you're going to need somebody else at some point in your career. So it's in your best interest to have that working relationship, and having the working relationship actually working. Every relationship, your relationship with your mother and your father, your relationship with your kids, every one of those relationships is work. Every one of those relationships requires you do something else, or something other than, or something above and beyond what you would do in your normal life if you didn't have anybody else to concern yourself with or to consider while you were deciding. You out here cheating, you out here running around doing whatever, you beating on your woman, you ain't holding her, you don't come home, you do whatever you do, and then you look crazy when your woman leaves. Don't be mad when your chick leaves you because you didn't do what you needed to do. Don't be mad because she asked you to do that one freaky thing and you decided you wasn't gonna be able to do it because that was just way too freaky. Somebody will do it, dude. Believe me, somebody will do it. Don't be mad. Don't be mad at me. I'm just saying. A lot of time in life, we find ourselves thinking that somebody feels a certain way about us because they treat us respectfully or they treat us a particular way. But the fact of the matter is, somebody can have the utmost respect for you and not love you. And then vice versa is the harder of the two to believe. I understand. Somebody can love you and care about you and not respect you. And I know there's going to be a lot of naysayers and there's going to be a lot of people who want to argue that point with me, but I've seen it and I've done it. I've done disrespectful things to people that I love. Not the right thing for me to do. However, in reality, it is something that happens. When people are not facing the adversity, they seem to know a million ways to handle it. Try not to let their answer be yours just because they have one. You tell them boys you got a stomach ache, they like, oh, you just gotta drink some ginger ale. Take stuff that people are telling you with a grain of salt. That one girlfriend who tells you, nah, go ahead and tell dude you feel like this and you feel like. And I'm not saying don't hear her out, definitely hear her out, but don't find yourself doing exactly what she says and thinking that it's gonna work exactly like she said it was going to work just because she said it. You gotta be a shark. You gotta know how to survive out here. You gotta know how to eat. And sometimes you eating means somebody else doesn't eat. And it's not a personal situation. It's just I'm trying to live. I got kids to feed. I got babies to feed. You understand? Somebody's kept giving you a break, throwing you a bone, giving you this opportunity to get in and slide in. Don't think just because they give you that opportunity that they're allowing something good to happen in your life. They may be giving you that opportunity so you can be that person, that back that they stand on the way to the next level, and they leave you there hanging with footmarks on your back. Every opportunity that comes along is an opportunity. However, every opportunity that comes along doesn't have to be taken. Be mindful of what type of people you choose to keep around you, and be mindful of what people are doing or trying to do in your life. Every one of them ain't necessarily good for you. You know, a lot of people do things out of the kindness of their heart, and a lot of people do things that they're asked because they want to be there and they want to do something, but doesn't mean that's what they want to do. You should always take into consideration what other people desires and have and want out of life before you start asking. She may not want a long-term relationship with you, dude. Before you ask this chick to marry you and she says yes, find out if that's what she wants. She may not want that white picket fence in front of her house. He might not want those kids, shawty. Don't put that dude in that situation where he's feeling like obligated to give you those kids because you're asking him for it. Find out if that's what he wants. Work with people. Work it out together. A very popular saying is, it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. Only those people who have ever been in love before can understand what that means, because there's no feeling on earth that I found that come close to what love feels like. And to know that feeling, I understand why it would be better for me to have had it and lost it. And the other side of that very popular famous saying, what they don't say is, if you could go without feeling anything, it would be the pain that love causes. Because nothing can hurt you as bad as what makes you feel the best that you've ever felt. There's a super high from love, and there's a super duper low from love. And they're both caused in effect from the same exact situation, love. Appreciate you guys taking some time to check me out. There's gonna be a box up top there. You know what that box is for. You guys holler back at me, let me know what you feel like. Leave a comment in the box down there. There's a button down there at the bottom that says comment. Click on that and comment and tell me what you guys think about it. I know people catch this on Facebook and they watch it via Facebook, and I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate some comments and some feedback, and thank you guys again. Appreciate you watching and supporting me. Until the next episode.